Story time. So right before I went out, no, before I wanted to stream, no. What am I even talking about? It's hard to have empathy for these people. Yes, especially when those people are turning out to be completely fake with everything they say and do. That's a huge problem. But to be fair, all people are fake to a certain degree. That's just how people are. I think I got it from an anime, right from Neon Genesis Evangelion. Fundamentally, every person that you meet in your life sees you as a different person. And they all see you as a different person that you see yourself. Because they don't know your inner thoughts. They don't know everything about you. They only know about you what you show them. And you show different things to different people. It's not about playing a character, it's about people not seeing everything. For example, the cashier in the supermarket sees you as a different people, as a different person than your mother or your father, your boyfriend or your girlfriend, your wife, your children. They all see you as a different person from each other. Because you kind of are. Because you behave different towards your children than your wife. You behave differently towards your wife and children than to your parents. So these people all see you as a different person. And then there's the you, how you see yourself, which might be the truest form of yourself, but maybe even not. Maybe your partner knows you better than you do. You know? These are just, some physiologic, the great thinkers. The great thinkers. So what I actually wanted to talk about today, before I started to stream, I actually went out grocery shopping. Philosophical, right? That's the word. I went out to buy me a baguette for today's dinner, and halfway to the grocery store, I saw an elderly woman sitting on her rollator thingy that she has to get around, and I saw her sitting there out of breath, and I was like, I have to ask now, I have to ask because she looked like she needs help. So I asked, and she needed help. She was on her way to a doctor because of her heart. Oh boy. So I brought her to a doctor, which normally walking to her doctor from that position on would be 3 minutes for me. 3 minutes. We took half an hour because she needed to have a rest every, I don't know, 10 meters maybe. And I was walking by her side the entire time, ready to catch her in case she falls, because that really scared me. It really scared me. And several times she said that, oh yeah, this is enough, you can go and go shopping. No, I didn't go. I told her I can't go because I would be worried the entire time, which I would have been worried the entire time if she's okay or not. So I brought her completely to the doctor, and then I left. And yes, I only helped her because I couldn't stand, getting a bad feeling from not helping her. Which, by the way, is fine. People don't care why you help them. They just, if they need help, they need help. They are thankful for everything. That was actually the second time, even this year, where someone was lucky I was there. You're a good man. I don't want to be that burden myself. Yeah. Nah, it's not about being a good. It's being about a decent person. And the thing is, when I was younger, I might have just ignored her. But I changed a lot. I am not the same person I was 10 years ago. I'm not that person. I'm not the same person I was 20 years ago, especially not as a teenager. Oh Jesus, I was such a dumb fuck. But earlier this year, I don't know, a couple of months ago, maybe 4 months, 5 months, common decency is not common. Yeah, sadly. I was out for a walk, I think before a stream or something like that, and I saw an elderly person falling. He also had this walker, and I saw him falling. He fell backwards. He hit his head on the pavement. Oh my god. The scene completely traumatized me for a couple of days. Thankfully, because otherwise I would still be traumatized. He fell, he hit his head, he moved his head up, and I was maybe 20 meters away or something like that. And I saw the blood flowing down from his head to the floor, to the ground. And I immediately ran. And then a woman came by, and she called an ambulance, and then another woman drove by and stopped, a nurse, and the first woman, a doctor, which was great. I was literally just there holding this old man's hand, and having just being there. I think, yes, I remember I was holding a paper towels or something. You blow your nose with. Behind the back of his head was full of blood. Everything was full of blood. My hands were bloody from his blood. Not nice. Not nice. Thankfully, in the ambulance they had cleaning stuff, so I got the blood off me. Yeah. After that I went to continue my walk. Yeah. We went for a couple of days or even weeks. When I remembered, him hitting his head, I always cringed. Like physically, like, ugh. It was really bad. But yeah, that's life. That's life. I'm happy that I didn't have to do anything there. That the woman did. The ones whose job is to to treat sick people. So yeah, that was a win. And also, being there, just helping, it made me feel good. It made me feel amazing because I did something that had a positive effect on someone. By the way, never ask yourself, oh, do I do the right thing to help those people only because it makes me feel good? Yes, completely. If it makes you feel good to help people, help people. It doesn't matter to those people why you help them. I said that earlier. It only matters that they get help. And that's another video. But yeah, it's, you know, life is hard. And if we don't help people that need help, we are shit. Yes, all actions are selfish or self-motivated. Most of them, yes. A good person is someone who feels good from good actions. I think a good person is someone that isn't out to hurt other people. I think that's a good person. You don't need to be, you know, oh, I do this and that to help people or whatever. You can just be a goat herder. You know, just, you know, oh yeah, I'm a goat herder. This is my wife, my kids. Yeah, yeah, a good life. That's already a good person. Bad people always, not always, but a lot of, most bad people don't care about other people. They don't care about, you know, hurting other people. So it is what it is.